Hello everyone, Siri Emerald here, and this will be an unboxing video of the Iron Man 3 Bones Mark 41 XLI X from L 10 from 50 is 40 M1 12-inch figure, item number 902236, made in China by Hot Toys, and it is MMS number 251 Iron Man 3 Mark 41. So let's get them opened up. Alright, so we have here a shoebox style box, and on the front is looks like a picture of the figure, a photograph of actually the figure itself, with the Iron Man 3 honeycomb in the back. It says 3T3GDG34-1.38Y. Not sure what that represents. There's some other numbers back here. Right here it says Marvel Iron Man 3, Mark 41 Bones, 1/6 scale collectible figure, MMS 251, with the Hot Toys logo and the Blue Masterpiece Series logo there. And all this is smooth, except for right here it's shiny. And you can feel the wording on there as well. On the side it continues with the same information as on the other side. And on this side there's no information, just a continuation of the artwork with this hand around there. And I'm going to say that that's definitely the figure. You see a little articulation there in that joint. And on the top it says Marvel Iron Man 3. And on the bottom it says Marvel Iron Man 3. And on the back is more of the honeycomb with those numbers and letters. And here's the information about the figure right there, with a warning over here letting us know that it is an adult collectible, not a toy. It is recommended for ages 15 and up, and not for children under 3 years old. And there's information as to how to contact Hot Toys right there. So let's get him out of the box. Take this lid off here. And as has been the standard with the Iron Man 3 figures, says the House Party Protocol, sir, with the Iron Legion behind him there. And there's the people responsible for making this piece right there. See everybody that's on it. So we'll take that cover off. Okay, so this is the prehensile suit, the one that can come apart, and it was really the prototype for the Mark 42 and the Mark 43, because he wanted to be able to have the suits fly to him. So each of these pieces have thrusters on them, and that's what these fire pieces will represent, will be the thrusters coming off of the pieces. And its skeleton is not skinned out because it was just a prototype, and it appears that he didn't really have any intention of actually, or maybe he didn't get around to skinning this piece for moving on to the 42 and 43. Maybe he planned on going back to this before destroying them all when he enacted the House Party Protocol. So let's see what we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces here. So let's take this top piece off. Talk about the bottom first. Let's see if we can get this to stand up right there. And in here we have the round base that we've seen with the articulated pole, and the extra pieces for displaying his pieces in a type of separate flight mode. So we'll take this cover off here, and I don't believe this is going to be lit up. None of these have been lit up except for the Tony Stark piece, and now you can see that screw is not designed to come out, so that's not lit up. Has the one screw in hole there for this articulated pose stand, which is a little designed a little differently here. See, we have at the top of it a little notch, which is new. Not seen that before on them. Also, this is a little nicer. They've skinned it, but it is articulated, it does bend. Some of them before had been slotted there where the bends are. So they've actually put a covering over that. It's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and screw this into here. Get that set up as such. I bent it a little bit. And here is a smaller item of the same material, bendable. Screw on that side. I'm not sure, a post, I guess, on that side. So set that aside. Find out what that is here in a moment. Here is the lobster claw, and it has on it some additional pieces here. I'm sure specifically for holding the other pieces. So that will attach to this, I'm sure of it. Let's have a look here. Set this right here. Let's unscrew this. Probably should be reading the instructions now, but sometimes you just have to dive right in. And we'll set that right there. And we'll screw this in. See, that's why I guarantee that's the little tab at the top for, so you can screw it down. That makes perfect sense. So just screw that down there like such. And then this, I guarantee you, screws in here. More than likely for the headpiece, if you want to have that flying around. So that is going to be like such. Alright, I'll set that dock piece off to the side here. This probably for the head. Looks like it goes up in here. Not real sure. Yeah, that goes like that. So we'll set that like that and see what we have. And here's the batteries. So it comes with 12 little batteries. And here's the instruction manual. The instruction manual has some stickers in there also. Well, find out where those go. So there's the stickers. Now I didn't put the stickers on the Peacekeeper, so I don't know. I can't guarantee you I'll put these on either. I'm not. Depends on how valid they are. No one ever got back with me and told me how they put the stickers on their Peacekeeper, if they even did it at all. So I did not as well. And here's the instruction manual. So the LED light up eyes, the top of the helmet pops off to put those in. It says the mask does not come off, so don't pull that off. Looks like the batteries for, what is that? What? Oh, okay, I see. So that is the top of the helmet there. It just looks like it's, they left it on the body, but it goes right through the top. So that's not, I was thinking that was possibly the area underneath the helmet. And I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't make any sense. So the LR621 is the small ones for the helmet. And here it's shown that the arms with the repulsor light up function, actually the arm comes off at the elbow joint, but that's attached by a magnet, and then the batteries go into the forearm for the repulsor hands. And for the micro arc reactor chest, it's like the piece comes off at the back. And then the small batteries go in that to light up the chest function. And let's see, extended movements. So that's showing that the pelvis can lower down from the hip, and that the feet can lower down from the bottom of the leg, and that this joint at the elbow can lower down as well as come apart, so it can lower it down, it's saying. And on this side it shows that the waist can be extended by pulling up in the body, so you can move it within 45 degrees. So it shows a lot of movement there. And there we figured out how that goes, and that it's not a light up base. So we figured that out pretty good. And here it's showing that these pieces of armor can be detached. So the legs can come apart from the body, and the arms can come apart in multiple places, and the head can come off, and the neck area come off. So the head and the neck come off, the biceps, the forearms, and the legs can separate from the body. And then they're showing that the flames can go on the bottom of the feet, the bottom of the body there, those, and this flames attach here, which I imagine are for the head and neck here, that, and that one is for the arms. And here they show you how you could display it broken apart. And here it says that you put the stickers on the figure as shown. So there, those go on the body and on the legs. So imagine that they have given you extras here. Looks like there's two sets because they're identical, A and B, left, right, left, right. So I guess that's in case you damage them, you've got them right there. So this is a pretty neat armor. It's unique, and it's probably not one that a lot of people will be picking up. It's just not. It's not red and gold. It's not necessarily a piece that I see a lot of people wanting to get. But I'm sure it will be enjoyed by those that do get it. I'm happy to have it. And so let's get him out of the box here. So he's not die cast. So he's quite light. He feels really cool, this skeleton body. Has a unique feel to it. Let's get that plastic off that arm. That really pulled off easier than I had anticipated. It's a little shocking that it came off so easily. Well, it attaches very easily though. So it is a strong magnet. There's definitely no real resistance in pulling these off and apart. So he doesn't look all that bad put together. I thought he would look really terrible put together. The pictures that I've seen weren't very flattering. This area looked, it didn't look right, if that makes any sense at all. When I say it didn't look right, it just didn't look like it was supposed to for some reason. I don't know what it was exactly that made me think that he just didn't look right, but now that I have him in my possession here, I can say that he pretty much looks like he's supposed to, I would imagine. If I can get him to stand up on his own here. Get this camera a little more. I was afraid that this area wasn't going to look proper. It didn't look, in the pictures, it just didn't look well. It looked too big. It doesn't look too big here. He actually looks like any other armor for the most part. And so that's appealing, because I wasn't sure of how he was going to come out. But he looks great. So I think I see a little piece of foam under his head here. Yeah, that's interesting. I wasn't ready for that just to be a little magnet holding the head on. That's really cool. So one good thing about this is that you can really get his head into a much better flight pose. He probably has the most extended up look out of all of them. That's not bad. It's not bad at all for a true flight pose. His shoulders also are much smaller than the others, because there's not all the big shoulder protection on there. Oh, that's neat. That moves. Each of those pieces move independently. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces there, and each of them move independent of the others. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I like that. Very cool. Of course, he's very textured. I mean, you can feel everything. It's just like a little skeleton. I think they said this comes off. A lot of magnets. Everything's held on with magnets, appears like. Is it held on with magnets? No, that's definitely posts in holes holding that on. But that's where your on-off switch is for the batteries there. I have to get him lit up. And interestingly enough, this does not come off. I mean, what's there to reveal underneath there? You know what I mean? That's already the inside of where his chest would be. And his thighs don't move around that much. Let's see if he's he is articulated, though. His hips do move very nicely, as a matter of fact. That drops right down there and slides right around. And they are independent of each other. The two sides drop without the other needing to be dropped. So that's really nice. It's very uniquely built. No doubt about that. Very uniquely built. You have the double jointed knee there, and his little toe moves. The foot's a little tight compared to others. He comes off quite easily. Foot actually disconnected there. I like the little shocks in the bottom there. His chest comes open up in 2 areas there. He really has some great movement in that regards. That's a lot compared to others. Let's get him snapped back down here. So let's take him apart here. So I imagine then this would probably, and it opens up. So we could put this in here, I suppose. Close that up. And then we can put an arm over here, perhaps. Comes right out. So those aren't spring-loaded, they just open and close. We could do that, I suppose, with that. Let's try that again. Definitely only goes one way there. No doubt about that. And let's put a flame on there. Let's see. I think this one goes. Are these the same? Ah, I see. One has a peg and one doesn't. So the peg one probably goes here. I really should read the instructions right about now, right? Okay, this definitely goes here. No doubt about that. Those are cool. Too bad they don't light up down there. That would have really been neat. Let's hang you right here. Let's read the instructions. When all else fails, read the instructions. Okay, so the one with the peg goes in the bottom of the foot. The one with the holes goes in the bottom there. The holes go in that, and the holes go in that. So there's not one for the thigh, which I would have thought would have been cool to see him kicking somebody's butt. That would have been my preferred way of having seen that done. But it is what it is. So this little peg piece here goes on the bottom here. And again, at this point, it would have been really cool if they had been lit up. And then this piece comes off here. And it appears to, let's have a look here. Snapping up there. Here we go. I see. And so then we would put the stickers right here, and I will definitely do that because I continue on with that. And these go inside here. And then these little flame will go under here. Like such. Okay, so he has the fists, obviously. You see here. He has the repulsor hand right here. You know it's the repulsor hand because the hole's coming out of the back of it, like such. So that's the repulsor hand. And then we have the articulated hands right here, which have the finger joints, just like we do. Three joints in our fingers. Now, there's only two in the thumb, but we don't get this little joint right here, but we do get this. So you can do a peace sign like that. You can count to 3 with your fingers like that, or you can count to 3 with your fingers like that. You can do the I love you sign right there. There's also the Spider-Man thwip like that. There's Spider-Man thwip. And you can do the hang loose sign like that. Anything you want to do, you just position them around as such. So there he is. All of his little flames that can be attached to the different areas. His little hands that can be attached or used as replacements. Alright, so putting the stickers on here, I decided to put the sticker on real quick. Give you a heads up. You're going to want to line it up with the flat side here when you put it on there. It's real easy to get it twisted otherwise. But if you line this flat side up with the flat side, it appears to go on much easier. As I was putting it on, I was like, why am I having to put a sticker on here? Why did there a sticker on there in the first place? Gosh darn it. How difficult would it have been for them to put a sticker on? I mean, I guess that's really the question they asked me as well. How difficult is it to put a sticker on? But why am I having to put the stickers on there? I mean, they belong there. Anyhow, that's a heads up on that one. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and see if we can put this other one on here. So we'll just do both these legs. You see me doing it, watch me doing it live here. Take that off. And we're going to line it up with the flat side right back there. And so hopefully you don't have to put it on and take it off. You want to get a nice good attachment the first time. There we go. Got that on there pretty good. Pretty pleased with that. Wonder if the little tabs would fit on that. I don't know. No, not really. I suppose they could be cut down. I suppose you could cut it down to put it on there, but it is larger than that. Or you could put it in there, I suppose. Maybe the right size of it. I put it inside there. Or maybe do both the top and the bottom. Put that one on there. Something to think about. Possibility, yes, yes. This can be positioned. Once you put that on there, you can position the flame into different areas. So pull those down, get the flames in different areas. So let's go ahead and put those stickers on right there. Put you back on there. Okay. And this one goes right here. Definitely want to take your time and not have it attach itself until it's right where you want it. That. With a little plastic piece to push it down up in there. There we go. And do the same for the other side now. this. There we are. Let's have a look underneath. So I was thinking about doing the underside of the legs with the other pieces here. Let's see if what up here. I suppose it could fit. A little bit of cutting around. You could put that in there if you wanted to. So there you go. Thanks for that little second bit there, watching me do all that. And put this stamp right there. Actually places right on there. Put this out of the way. There you go. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting.